All right, so one of the reasons we're working on this permaculture project is because after heavy rains like last night, our field looks very much like this. There's puddles everywhere and a lot of standing water. So this is just the field that we haven't done anything to or worked on. You can see all of the standing water right back down this little roadway, all the different places in our yard where the water is standing. So we'll go take a look in the field where we started the permaculture project and see what the effect of our work has been. All right, so the grading changes this year in our permaculture project have resulted in a lot less standing water in the market garden field, just a few puddles, and we're estimating we had about 2.5 inches of rain last night. So looks pretty good. I'm much happier with this without all the standing water in the market garden. And then out here and where we actually had the permaculture project, from right there all the way back over here, there is no standing water, just this area right here where we haven't done anything yet. So we're going to continue working on this to retain as much of the moisture in our soil as we can and prevent as much runoff as we can. So I'm going to drive around to the back side of this and see what it looks like from the other side. So I can see this rip line that I put through here really did let the water go through this clay soil, so that really did help a lot. Got one area right here where the soil line is a little bit low still, so I have just a tiny bit of ponding, but not nearly as bad as this used to be. So I'm also glad to see that the some of the things that we've planted out here for the cover crop on the soil, it looks like a lot of the clover and stuff is coming up also. Oh yeah, and some of the amaranth is coming up. So we put that out here. You can see it without me getting over there in the mud. You can see the red, that's the amaranth that's coming up, and it is coming up all through there. So that is really good to know. On the back side, on the far end, this is what it would have looked like everywhere, and this is just in the little roadway or work space that we have left back here. So much better. I don't mind the water ponding back here in the little place where we drive, sort of our workway, but really happy that all of the drainage is so much better than it was in the past. And a lot of that cover crop looks like a lot of crimson clover is up over on this side. Red things. And some little spots of amaranth coming up out here as well. So all in all, I'd say this is working pretty well.
Pretty flowers on the tree.
Yeah, nice flowers. That's a pretty little tree. I sound like Bob Ross.
He said pretty, not happy.
Oh yeah, he says happy, not pretty. Okay, whatever. Anyway, yep, that is definitely the clover coming up first. So I'm glad to see that. The crimson clover will be good for the bees and soil retention. So all in all, happy with the results out here. And then that side right there, that's where we looked at it from the other side. So we still have some ripping to do as we go up the hill and work on getting the whole property to drain better. So far, so good.